And good morning, and welcome to Northmead Reserve for I think we're around round 12 at the moment. It is a beautiful December day here. The ground is looking absolutely magnificent. Just a big shout out to the grounds crew for getting the ground ready today. We certainly were in no shape to play yesterday. The under-18s got called off. But after a number of hours of hard work and covering with the tarps, we are ready to go. And here we go. Baulkham Hills third grade versus Ryde third grade. I will go around the diamond in a few moments. Bailey Parcell to Will Klein Shiphorst catching. We've got Neil Roper behind the plate, and we've got Jason Spurway running the bases today for the umpires. That was a first pitch strike by Bailey, missing low on the second one. Let's go through the Ryde lineup for you. We've got Ethan Zarinsky, who's playing left field today. Ryan Chow playing shortstop, is batting second, and Ethan swings through that pitch. Bailey in front, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Adam Green is also due up for Ryde, and Ethan fouls that one off to the right-hand side and out of play. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As I said, we've got Bailey Parcell on the mound. We've got Will Klein Shiphorst catching. Over on first base is Jackson Muldoon. Second base is Jeremy Bylider. And Ethan lines that one to Lachlan Manners, who cannot control it. Drops that ball, unfortunately. That's an error on Lachlan. And Ethan is aboard. Playing shortstop today is Ben Mercer, and as I just mentioned, Lachlan Manners over at third base. Left field is Max Wilson Perry. Centre field is Leo Turco. Right field is Cooper Murray. This is Ryan Chow stepping up. And Bailey gets another strike there. We've got a runner going. Will Shiphorst Klein very quick with that release, but Ethan getting a good jump. The ball just on the shortstop side, but Jeremy Bylider couldn't quite control. Very quickly got around. However, Ethan had got into second on that throw. It is a glorious day here today. The sun is out, the sky is clear. You certainly wouldn't have picked that based on the weather over the last couple of days, and last night too. It was a great job, and that ball is just fouled off and ends up over near the commentary booth. Ryan now with a ball and 2 strikes. Bailey just missing up on that one. Two balls and 2 strikes on Ryan now. Ryan gets the bat on that one, fouls that off onto the roof of the clubhouse. 3 balls and 2 strikes, actually. I was wrong on that last call. It's got three balls on him now. And Ryan just fouls that one. Again, count stays at 3-2 with Ethan taking off from second base, having to return now. And Bailey missing out and down on that one. That's ball 4, putting Ryan aboard. This brings Adam Green to the plate. Adam playing second base for Ryde today. And that ball in the dirt, Ethan had taken off already. Will Klein just doing a good job to keep that ball in front of him. But both runners have taken the opportunity to move up. We've got runners on 2 and 3 now. And that ball down again. But Will doing a great job not to allow that one past him. Bailey puts that one in there. Greenie fouls that off again to the right-hand side and out of play. And a ground ball that's picked up by a diving Jeremy Bylighter there at second base and thrown over for the out. Scores Ryde's first run, bringing Ethan across the plate. Brings Hamish Lambert up to the plate. Hamish is the designated hitter for Ryde, third grade this morning. And certainly gets after that one. And a charging Lachlan Manners picks that ball up. Slightly offline, however, Jackson Muldoon doing a wonderful job of getting across to take that ball and tag Hamish as he ran up the line. That's 2 away for Ryde now. Brings Tom Massey, the first baseman, up for Ryde. Wonderful job there by Will Klein again. Getting his body around to block that ball. Any junior catchers watching, just go back and just watch that particular play there. Will getting his right shoulder out. And a hard ground ball by Tom Massey, picked up easily by Ben Mercer, thrown over to Jackson Muldoon to make the third out of the innings. 1 run comes across. We'll be back in a few minutes with the bottom of the first innings. Welcome back to Northmead for the bottom of the first innings. Ryde scoring 1 run and stranding 1 runner. Leading off for Baulkham Hills today is Ben Mercer, the shortstop. Let me go around the diamond for Ryde. On the mound today is the hard-throwing left-hander, young Jake Smith. Great to see him continuing with his baseball. Catching is Scotty Edwards. First base is Tom Massey. Second base is Adam Green. And Jake just misses down on that one. Shortstop is Ryan Chow. Third base is Matt Haynes. In left field is Ethan Zarinsky. Centre field is Ryan Luca. And in right field is Kenta Shimamoto. And Jake misses down. 2 balls on Ben Mercer. Ben gets that one called. And just misses up and in on that one. And Jake drops in a change up there. That was beautifully pitched. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Ben. Ben returning to Baulkham Hills grade after a couple of years break. Ben was a pitcher mainly when he was playing juniors in first couple of years in grade. Took some time off. He's just popped that one down the left field line, and that is falling foul. Yeah, good call there by umpire Neil Roper to see that ball. That was an excellent effort by Ryan to get across to that line. Travelled a long way from shortstop with Ethan and Matt both converging on that area, but not quite. Not quite being able to pick that one up, but Ben stays alive. And Ben leaves that one on the outside and gets aboard with a walk. Brings the right fielder Cooper Murray to the plate. Jake gets set and deals, and Cooper lines that one straight to Adam Green at second base. Tries to double off the runner Ben Mercer, who had come off quite a distance, but the throw was well offline and went to the fence, but Ben did not advance. One away for Baulkham Hills brings Mark Hagger, the DH today for Baulkham, up to bat. Takes a first pitch strike. Just wanted to do a quick shout out to some of our sponsors. Just want to mention Blake Stewart from Exceptional Electrical Solutions. Blake actually plays PCBL here at Baulkham as Mark fouls that one off the left-hand side. And played grade. From what I understand, he's actually a left-handed catcher, which, as an umpire, is very, very weird to umpire to. And as I mentioned the left-hand catcher, Baulkham's on-deck batter, Jackson Muldoon, who usually catches. And Mark pops that one into a shallow left field. And a very hard-charging Ben Mercer once again has to hold up and get back as that catch was taken by Ethan Zarinsky out there in left field. So, Blake, thank you very much for your support and ongoing support of the club, mate. Really appreciate it. If anyone does have any electrical work they need doing, please get in touch with Blake at Exceptional Electrical. That's XCEPTIONAL. Jackson Muldoon now at bat for Baulkham Hills. And Jackson punches that one into centre field. Very nearly an 8-4 put out of Ben Mercer, but Ben got in there. Great piece of hitting by Jackson. Just punched that ball back where it came from, out into centre field, with Ryan Luca just playing a little bit short there, which very nearly got them an out. And Lachlan Manners punches that one into left field on the first pitch and caught by Ethan Zarinsky in left field, which ends the innings. Baulkham Hills stranding 2 runners. We'll head to the top of the second and back in a few minutes. Welcome back to Northmead. We are into the top of the second innings. Ryde currently lead Baulkham Hills 1 run to 0. Baulkham Hills stranding 2 runners. Bailey Parcell back to work, pitching to Scott Edwards, the catcher. And Bailey puts a pitch in there for a first pitch strike. And gets Scotty to swing over the top of that pitch. There's 2 strikes very quickly. And Bailey trying to tempt Scott with a breaking ball, but Scott having nothing to do with that one. And the pitch missing out and down. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Scott just fouling that one straight back. Looks like we've unfortunately lost our wide shot camera. Unfortunately, it is quite warm here today. And Bailey once again throwing in a breaking pitch. Scott actually gets a little bit of bat on, fouls it just off his thigh. Another quick shout out to our sponsors, Grilled. Thank you for providing our Junior Player of the Match awards here at Baulkham Hills, and that ball is hit out into left field and taken relatively easily by Max Mawson-Perry. Brings the centre fielder Ryan Luca up to bat. Bailey dropping that one just in front of the plate. Ryan getting bat on ball and fouling that one out into the car park, just on the right field side of the field. And Ryan fouls another ball off to the right. Ryan with one ball and 2 strikes. And Bailey drops a breaking ball in there to get Ryan looking. Baulkham Hills now with 2 outs. Brings up Matt Haynes. Matt, the third baseman. And Bailey just misses on that first pitch. And just misses low. Neil Roper saying that was a low pitch. Bailey getting encouragement from Will behind the plate. And puts that one in there for a strike. And Bailey fires a fastball in there that Matt swings through and just tips into the glove of Will Klein Shiphorst. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Bailey just missing on that breaking ball and bouncing it off Matt's helmet to put him aboard. Didn't mean to chuckle there, but sometimes when you see a ball get away and it just bounces off the batsman's head as they try and get out of the way. Does look a little bit funny. I do hope Matt's all right there. He looks okay. Bailey just checks on him to keep him close by. Stepping into the box is Kenta Shimamoto, playing right field for Ryde today. And swings through that very high fastball. And as Matt Haynes takes off for second base, Kenta fouls that one off to the left-hand side and out of play. 2 strikes on Kenta. Bailey gets his sign. Kenta gets around on that ball and pulls it foul on the right side. Stays alive to see another pitch. And Bailey just missing on that pitch. Kenta punches that ball through a gap left by Ben Mercer, who had taken off for the base to try and catch the runner there. Unfortunately left a gap, and so Kenta is aboard. Taking us back to the top of the order with Ethan Zarinsky. Ethan on base. And takes that first pitch into right field and caught there by Cooper Murray for the last out. No runs. We'll be back with the bottom of the second innings. And we're back. Bailey Parcell working very hard on that last innings, stranding 2 runners for Ryde. Leo Turco, the centre fielder, stepping into the box for Baulkham Hills. Leo usually plays in the Baulkham Hills under-18 squad, takes that first pitch strike. But the weather absolutely beat everybody yesterday. I'm not sure how many state league games got played yesterday, but I don't think there was many. And Leo punches that one into right field. And an attempt at a 9-3 by Kenta gets away from Tom Massey at first base, very nearly allowing Leo to get to second, but Scotty Edwards backing up very nicely, gathered that ball up at the fence and kept Leo where he is. Max Mawson-Perry at bat now. Takes a strike. Max playing left field. Max's first year of grade baseball, having played PCBL here at Baulkham Hills for a number of years. And Max pops that one into foul territory on the right-hand side. Tom Massey having a bit of a tough time trying to locate that one. Very, very bright sky. Only a couple of very wispy clouds at the moment. There's a few clouds I'm looking at down south and southwest. But other than that, the cicadas are out, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. And Leo takes off. Max with 2 strikes on him. Protects very, very sensibly. Just fouls that ball back.
What's the move? What's the move? What's the move? Back!
Jake just throwing the ball over to Tom Massey at first base, keeping Leo close. As a left-hander, that's a very good move. A couple of weeks ago, similar move by Pete Irwin, Borko's left-hander, and a second pick off there almost gets Leo, who was leaning towards second base, but base umpire Jason Spurway calls Leo safe, just getting in under that tag. Unfortunately, another pick off, that's 3. It was called obstruction. I'm fairly sure that Tom stepped across the base without the ball. Now, it's very interesting. I'm sure the conversation that head coach of 3rd grade James Morley is currently having with Jason Spurway is along the lines of Tom was not across the front of the base, and you can't actually be across the base without the ball. If you are in front of that base and you do not have that ball, that is an obstruction. So Leo gets across to second base. Max Mawson Perry with 2 strikes on him.
Battle up. Come on, battle up.
And Jake misses just outside for the first ball of this at bat. Jake misses high. Jake getting some good encouragement from his catch-up. And Max pops that one into left field, just on the fair side of that left field line. Scoring a hard-charging Leo Turco, who had taken off on the pitch. Max gets himself aboard with an RBI single. Brings Will Klein-Shiphorst up to bat. Will catching today, giving Jackson Muldoon a little bit of a break from his usual catching duties. A wonderful move there by Jake. Pushed Max Mawson Perry back to the base, but delivering that pitch, that was a very good move, Jake. Will fouling that one off left. And another move across. Jake certainly not wanting to give the Baulkham Hills runners any leeway at the moment. Jake missing high on that pitch. Counts 1 ball and 1 strike. And Max steals second base. Will takes that pitch. A great throw there by Scott Edwards to get that ball. It actually bounced off the shortstop side of second base, but backed up very nicely, not allowing that ball into centre field. However, Max Mawson-Perry now stands at second base. One ball and 2 strikes on Will, who punches that ball back to the pitcher. Jake, who knocks it down, gathers it up, and Will is thrown out at first base, but advances Max Mawson-Perry across to third base. Jeremy Baulkham, the Baulkham Hills second baseman, is now in the box with 1 out and a runner on third. And Jeremy punches that one into no man's land. And a diving Kenta Shimamoto can't come up with that one. And a single by Jeremy Baulkham scores Max Mawson-Perry from third base. Taking us back to the top of the order with Ben Mercer, who walked his first at bat. And punches that ball deep into centre field, but caught by Ryan Luca, who got across very nicely. Jeremy Baulkham holds up and retreats back to first base. 2 away for Baulkham Hills. Brings Cooper Murray up to the plate. Cooper lined out on a very hard line drive to Adam Green in the first innings. Takes that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Jeremy gets his signals from third base coach Josh Bramley. Cooper takes that ball high. Jake drops in a change up there that Cooper swings over the top of. Jeremy getting a reasonable lead there, and a ball in the dirt that Scott can't control, bounced up and over his shoulder, off his shoulder pad, gets Jeremy over to second base. I believe the count's 3 balls and 2 strikes. punches that ball out of play on the right-hand side. Good piece of hitting. Just want to say a very quick thank you to RBI as one of the club sponsors, providing discounts to our members for gear. RBI located at Smeaton Grange, or if you're in the Hills area, out at Annan Grove Road. No, I was wrong. It was 2-2. And Cooper now 3 balls and 2 strikes. RBI, thank you very much for your ongoing support. We appreciate that. Located out at Annan Grove Road at Rouse Hill. Cooper fouling that ball off. Two out, a full count, runner on 2. Certainly any hit to the outfield, Jeremy, is, I guess, going to go very hard and make Josh Bramley stop him. And Cooper swings through that ball to end the inning, not before Baulkham Hills score 2 runs. We'll go to the 3rd innings and be back in a few minutes. Welcome back. Apologise for the small break in commentary. You've got Ryan Chow at bat. And pops that ball into left field, taken by Max Mawson-Perry for 1 out. As I said, I apologise for the break in commentary. I was just having a very small piece of breakfast, a sausage, bacon and egg roll, and I can tell you they are wonderful. So if you are going to head down to Northmead at some stage today, please head to the canteen, grab a bite to eat, some cold drinks, and help to support the club. The canteen is one of those ways that we make some money that help us put junior and senior games on.
Very nice, Bales. Very nice pitch.
Hey, step and drive. Here we go. Come on.
We've got Adam Green at bat now.
Good take.
And Bailey misses low. Scoreboard isn't quite right. 2 balls on Adam. It's now 3 balls to Adam Green. Bailey once more receiving good encouragement from Will Klein-Shiphorse behind the dish. And gets back into it with a called strike.
Hey, something you can drive right here, Adam.
Come on, Bales, work hard.
And Adam punches that ball out of the infield to centre field
Hey, let's roll it, we're good.
to get aboard with a single. Another one of our sponsors here is Pool Works. Not sure they were able to help out yesterday. Certainly did look like a bit of a pool here at Northmead yesterday. It was very, very wet. But for all your pool needs, please see the guys at Pool Works. Bailey missing with that pitch, just missing up to Hamish Lambert. And Hamish punches that ball into no man's land in right field. Jeremy had taken off to cover second base on the runner who'd taken off. And no one was there to catch the ball. So runners on first and second for Tom Massey. Tom ground out to shortstop, his first at bat. Bailey missing up. Bailey missing again for ball 2. Might have got that wrong. It might be Tim Massey. Can't read the lineup, unfortunately. Very poorly written, Mr. Morley. Tim Massey just out in front of that one. Fouling it off to the right-hand side.
Let's go now, someone. Good, Greeny, you're all right.
And Bailey gets Tim to swing through.
Hey, need you here. Contact. Ball somewhere. Come on, team ass.
Come on, Timmy, here you go. Good, Greeny.
Tim keeping his hands back on that breaking ball and fouling it back and out of play.
Have a look at two, Val. Go on now. Come on, Timmy. One out. Go on, Beaver. One out. Go on, Timmy. Win the 18 now, let's go.
Adam Green taking a very big lead there at second base. Almost fully on the grass there. And that ball popped into right field and caught there by Cooper, who thought that was the third out and started to walk off with the ball. But no, that was only 2. You need 3 outs now, Coop. That change of rules seems to be getting everybody that you need 3 outs, not 2. Two away now. It was a very relaxed catch there by Cooper, who nearly dropped that one. Was able to corral it though. Scott Edwards, the catcher flew out to left field in the second innings, is now up at bat. Took the first pitch for a strike and leaves that ball high. And Bailey not getting that call. Umpire Neil Roper saying that ball was high. And Bailey getting that call. 2-2. Ryde with 2 outs. Scott getting a lot of encouragement from his dugout. Ryde certainly have the opportunity here. And Will just checking on that checked up swing. But, Jason Spurway saying no. Scott Edwards did not go. That was a good call. That was very well checked up by Scott. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The runners are going. And ball 4. Just up and in. That fills the bases for Ryan Luca, who was a strikeout victim in the second innings. Baulkham Hills with an opportunity to strand a number of runners, and Ryde with a good opportunity to at least tie the game, if not go ahead on a good hit. Will Klein once again showing his mettle behind the plate, keeping that ball in front. Bailey catching the bottom outside corner there for a strike, 1-1. And Ryan Luca punching that ball into centre field. But Leo Turco moving back, taking the catch just over his shoulder to end the innings. Ryde stranding 3 runners. The score is 1 run to Ryde, 2 runs to Baulkham Hills. We will be back with the bottom of the 3rd innings. And we're back at Northmead on this absolutely glorious Sunday. Mark Hagger, the designated hitter, is in the box. Jake Smith continuing to work. Mark takes that first pitch strike. Temperature just creeping up a little bit here. 28 degrees according to watch. Mark punches that one into centre field for... And Mark is thrown out from centre field by Ryan Luca. An absolute cracker of a throw. You don't normally see that. And I mean, no disrespect to Mark here, but Mark's certainly not the speediest of Gonzales you've ever seen. However, we certainly do appreciate the level-headedness that Mark brings to this team. And the experience that he's had over many years in grade baseball. Jackson Muldoon now at bat. Jackson with a single to centre field in the first innings. Counts 1-1 on Jackson. And he fouls that one off to the right-hand side and onto the roof of the clubhouse. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Jackson's popped that one into foul territory on the first base side. Tim getting across, shielding his eyes and taking the catch. Quickly 2 away for Baulkham Hills here. Brings the third baseman, Lachlan Manners, back up to bat. And Jake missing on the outside with that one. Lachlan punching that ball into shallow right field, but taken in there by Adam Green. Backpedaling to end the third innings. No score. We are still Ryde 1, Baulkham Hills 2. All right, we are back at Northmead. Third grade coach Josh Bramley has made a change Coming into pitch is left-hander Peter Irwin. Fires that ball in for a strike. I mentioned when Jake Smith was on the mound and he was trying to pick off Leo Turco. A couple of weeks ago, Peter Irwin had two magnificent pickoffs. Got runners out on both occasions. Pete just missing low on that one. Unfortunately, you won't see that on the live stream because we were having a few problems in the heat with the modem and couldn't get it. Now Pete clips the inside corner on that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Matt Haynes. And Pete missing. Probably just a bit outside on that one, I would expect. And Matt Haynes gets the bat head out in front of that one and fouls it off to the right-hand side. Matt Haynes with 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Pete just missing, not quite getting the ball into the zone on that pitch.
Win it, Pete, win it. Come on, work hard, win it.
Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses. I apologise, that was 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Matt Haynes is aboard.
Roll it, boys, roll it.
Brings up Kenta Shimamoto. Switch hitting today. Kenta now hitting from the right-hand batter's box this at-bat. Last at-bat, he was hitting left-handed and punched the ball through the shortstop area. Pete Irwin with a long hold there. Not quite getting the ball over the plate. Pete with that very good pick-off move. Very deceptive pick-off move. Ball picked up in the dirt there by Jackson Muldoon. Pete missing high. Two balls.
Get a ground ball. Get a ground ball.
And Pete getting back into it with a called strike. Just over an hour into the game today. Time is called by Kenta. Just had something in his eyes there. A swinging strike there as the runner took off to second base. So Matt Haynes steals second. Kenta
Hey, drive the ball now, kids.
is now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not punch, move the run. Not swing and punch, kid, come on.
Go now,
Do
stay
your
alive,
job right here.
Good here, 3-9.
Hey, nothing stupid.
John
Think it
Kenta.
through.
Good, you're right. Find your cow. Punch it right side, let's go. You're alright, you're alright.
Real good.
I know, mate.
Just misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Scorers, 3-1.
Neil Roper just checking the count there. I'm fairly certain it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Work hard here, come on, work hard.
That was a called strike and that swing. And Pete getting Kenta to swing through that one for the first out. Back to the top of the order with Ethan Zarinsky.
Hey, help us out now. You're right, Hainsey. Good,
Pete misses outside.
Hey, good catch, hit the ball the other way, score us a run. Matty, you go one out. Hey, send through in
Let's
front.
go right here. Come, Petey.
Got a runner going. And Will fires that one into left field, but Max Mawson-Perry getting himself over to back up what turned out to be a very wild throw. But, Matt Haynes steals third base. Ethan with an opportunity to score a run on an outfield hit. And that ball gets away from Will. Allowing Matt Haynes to scamper home.
Hey, get a start again for us. Easy, you go.
I don't know how the scorer is going to score that one. That's going to be a wild pitch. I don't think it would be a wild pitch. Unfortunately, I think Will missed that one completely. Pete misses on that one.
Hey, boy, good job, good at bat.
Oh, it was actually classed a wild pitch. That run. Josh Bramley just out to have a quick chat with Pete Irwin, just to see how things are going, make sure that he's got his head in the game. A quick thank you to our uniform sponsor, Elite Sports, located at Castle Hill, providing all of the uniform tops for our grade, PCBL, Women's League and junior competitions. Elite Sports for all of your uniform needs.
Hey, hold it up. Wait for me, partner, okay? Okay.
All right, there was a little mix-up there with the umpires. I'm not sure that Neil Roper was sure that Jason Spurway was ready. That's called a no pitch, so no count on the batter Ryan Chow. With Ethan Zarinsky at first base. And Ryan shows bunt. And no, he did not go, says Jason Spurway. And Ethan ends up at second base. And Pete Irwin gets the call on that one. A bit of chirping coming from the Baulkham Hills dugout. So Ryan with 1 ball and 1 strike on him. And Ryan just tipping that one, coming off Will's chest plate for a foul. Ryde certainly attempting to play some small ball baseball with a bunt to possibly move that runner around. Jackson Muldoon, however, very quickly down the line, looking to try and pick that ball up and make that throw to possibly tag the runner at third base if Ethan decides to take off. There is a runner there. And while Ethan steals third base very, very easily, Ryan back. Tokyo Fukasaki, the young under-18s pitcher, is now on the mound. Great to have Tokyo here, and a big hello to his family. The family moved to Australia from Japan about 6 months ago. We welcome Tokyo to our club. Stepping into the box is the second baseman, Adam Green, for his 3rd plate appearance today. Tokyo missing down. Tokyo has Ethan Zarinsky over there on 3rd base. However, there are 2 out. Baulkham Hills infield, fairly regulation. And Adam just checking to make sure he knew where the location of that pitch was. 1 ball and 1 strike. That ball just missing inside.
There you go, Grady. Come on now.
balls and 1 strike on Adam Green. Adam ground out to second base. His first at bat with a ball that could easily have gone into the outfield had Jeremy Baulkham not dived to his right to stop that ball and then thrown Adam out at first base. Then Adam singled on a very good line drive. You could almost send a hard ground ball into centre field in the 3rd innings. And that clipped Adam Green on the leg. So Adam is aboard. Hills 3rd grade giving their pitcher lots of encouragement here. Ryde certainly with an opportunity to go ahead with Ethan Zirinsky standing over there on 3rd base. Hamish with 2 balls and 2 strikes with an opportunity to take the 2. And Tokyo misses. And there's not a chirping coming from the Baulkham Hills dugout here. Tokyo missing inside on that one. Big swing and thrown out. Hamish thrown out. And ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of an interruption here, and I apologise, our modem has been overheating. Hopefully our stream will be back up and running. Ryde scoring 2 runs in that innings and ending on the base paths. We will be back with the bottom of the 4th in a few moments. And we are back. Bottom of the 4th innings. It was a very long innings for Baulkham Hills defence just then, with Ryde scoring 3 runs. Leading off for Baulkham Hills in the bottom of the 4th innings is Leo Turco, the centre fielder. Jake Smith continuing to work for Ryde. And Leo taking a ball down and out. And then up high. So 2 balls on Leo. Leo missing. Leo leaving that ball.
Go, Leo.
And a 4-pitch walk puts Leo aboard. Max Lawson Perry steps into the box. Leo with a good lead over at first base. Max takes the first pitch strike. And Leo Turco. All right. We have a substitution here with Ryde. Ryan Reiki steps in place of Tim Massey. Takes that first pitch strike. And swings over the top of that breaking pitch there from Tokyo. Very deceptive pitch. Tokyo just missing outside. Still got a lot of baseball to play. We've still got about 30 minutes to the cutoff mark, and a good pitch gets Ryan looking. Very called third strike. Scott Edwards, the catcher, still in the game. Baulkham Hills have made a defensive change here. Second base is now being filled by Harrison Parcell. Harrison was due to play in the under-18s game yesterday, however, the rain saw fit to stop that. Tokyo just a little bit of lack of control there. Missing up and missing way inside.
Come, Tokyo!
Tokyo drops that breaking pitch into the zone for a strike. Scott just quite willing to let that one go. No need to swing. And cracks that one.
Cover.
And there's no catch. There were three guys converging on that. That was right up in the air, up into the sun. I know Harrison Parcell put his hands up to try and protect his eyes. Jackson called everybody off and could not get that ball. So Scott is aboard. This is Ryan Luca, back up to bat. Ryan was a called strikeout in the second innings and flew out to centre field in the third innings. Takes that pitch for a strike. And swings at that very high pitch. Really, Tokyo really tempting Ryan with that one. Took the bait. Tokyo really driving that pitch in there for another strike. Certainly getting Ryan to swing that bat. Tokyo trying a slower pitch, but not quite making the zone. And Ryan getting the bat head out very early on that one to foul it off on the left-hand side. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. And a ball that Ryan gets the bat head out and just chops down the left field line that nobody could get to. That'll go down as an infield single. Ryde now with runners on first and second base with 1 out. Bringing Matt Haynes back up to the plate. Matt scoring the first of 3 runs in the 4th innings. Matt has had 2 plate appearances, got hit by the pitch bouncing off his helmet in the 2nd innings and a walk in the 4th. Takes that ball high. Matt's certainly not willing to keep that, or expand that strike zone higher than it needs to be, leaving those two pitches up and out of the zone. And a double play, beautifully executed there, and unassisted out for the first out, getting the runner and turning the double play beautifully. Baulkham Hills keeping Ryde to no runs. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning shortly. Welcome back to Northmead. Ryde have made a couple of small changes here. Ryan Clifford has come on to pitch. Now we've got a couple of positional changes. Let me see if I can pick those up for you. Might jump into the sometimes reliable game changer. Yeah. Ryan Reiki, who batted for Tim Massey, has come into second base. Adam Green has moved across to first base. Other than that,
Same focus right here, Ryan. Come on, kid.
Cooper Murray now at bat, lined sharply to second base in the first innings. I'm not getting that call, just down a little bit. Cooper swinging through that pitch. Quick thank you to Baulkham Hills Sports for your ongoing commitment to the club here, and to Grade. We appreciate the space that you make available to us. Cooper, a long swing at that pitch. Baulkham Hills Sports, we appreciate the space you provide for us for meetings and other catch-ups that we have. We thank you for that support.
Be good now, be good. Go, Cliffy. Come on.
Cooper very patient and not swinging at that high pitch.
Come on, Ryan. Hit a spot here.
And a routine ground out to shortstop Ryan Chow, showing just how good he is there at shortstop to gather up that pitch and throw a very fast Cooper Murray out by about a step. That's 2 outs for Baulkham Hills. Brings Mark Hagger to the plate. Mark flew out to left field in the first innings and on a very good hit into centre field was unfortunately thrown out running to first by Ryan Luca, who picked up that ball and threw hard. And that ball bounces in the dirt. Scotty Edwards, that one clipped off his shoulder. I think that totally missed his chest protector there. Fouls that one back. Mark grounds that one to Ryan Reiki for the last out of the innings. That does the 5th innings. We will be back with the 6th innings very shortly. All right, welcome back. Baulkham Hills have made a couple of defensive changes for this 6th innings. On the mound is Jackson Campbell, and in right field is Chase Taylor. Stepping into the box is Kenta Shimamoto. Batting left-handed again. Jackson coming back after that first pitch. It was in the dirt with a good strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Kenta pulls that one hard down the first base line, but Jackson Muldoon back and over across to gather that ball up, and a small foot race sees Kenta ground out at first base. Back to the top of the order with Ethan Zarinsky. Another big shout out to one of our sponsors, Jack's Tyres from Artarmon. Scott Downey, the owner of that franchise, we thank you for your huge support of our club and the sponsorship you have given us over a number of years. Jack's Tyres. That ball's popped up foul. And just out of play. Jack's Tyres. Much more than just tyres. A hard hit ball into deep centre field is taken beautifully there by Leo Turco. Moving very quickly. That was very well struck by Ethan. But Leo, that was a great job chasing that ball down there, young man. Congratulations, Baulkham Hills with 2 out. Bringing Ryan Chow to the plate. Ryan with 2 balls and a strike on him now. Certainly getting a lot of encouragement from the Ryde dugout. They are certainly looking to get base runners here and put the pressure on Baulkham Hills to try and score the tying run.
You're me, big fella, come on, you're me.
Jackson puts that ball in for a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 out. Jackson getting encouragement from Will behind the plate. Ground ball through to Lachlan Manners. Is not able to be picked up. Threw that one into into the ground, unable to be picked up there by
Very good.
Jackson Muldoon.
There you go, Greenie. Go on, Greenie. I got 2.
Fairly certain the scorers are going to call that a wild throw 5.
Now, come on. I got 2. Come on, work hard.
There. Jackson having to go back to work now rather than being out of the innings. Adam Green with his 4th at bat. Ryan Chow takes that opportunity to steal second base. Adam Green 1 for 2 today. Singled into centre field. He was hit by the pitch in the 4th innings though, and ended up coming around to score. And there's a very good hit into left field by Adam Green, moving the runner Ryan Chow across the third base. Ryde now with an opportunity to put more runs on the board, with Hamish coming up to bat. Ryde certainly getting behind Hamish Lambert now, with an opportunity to score runs with 2 outs. Hamish with 2 hits in his last 2 at-bats, a single to 9, single to right field and a single to centre field, but swings over the top of that one.
You got 2. Come on, work hard.
And Adam Green stealing second base, but Hamish letting that ball into the dirt, stopped by Will Klein. Runners now on 2nd and 3rd, with Hamish 2 outs, and punches that through the gap. Between third base and there's a question about some interference there on that play, but that single from Hamish scoring a run. Ryan Reiki now at bat. Jackson getting that call low in the zone.
You're right, Ricky. Not you, not you. Come on, Baulkham. Yeah, 1-1. Sorry, my bad. Go, Ricky.
Ryan Morley just checking on the count. 1-1. The scoreboard just had that slightly incorrect. He may have been misled there by that. Ryan Reiki punching that one off his hands and foul just behind the home team dugout, taking the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. A little bit of wind has picked up here. The clouds have gathered a little bit, and a great hit into centre field by Ryan scores another run. Ryde piling the pressure on Baulkham Hills here. That errant throw, unfortunately costing Baulkham Hills dearly. Scott Edwards up at bat. Takes that first pitch strike. And tips that one into the mid of Will Klein-Shiphorst. 2 strikes. Jackson trying for a change-up that didn't quite get there. Baulkham Hills still with an out to make here. Although Jackson is ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tries again with that off-speed pitch. It misses outside. Two balls and 2 strikes. Punches that ball into centre field. For a single. Luca now at bat. Baulkham Hills with the bases loaded. 2 out. Ryan Luca with 1 ball and 1 strike on him. Ryan pops that one up into the air, into centre field. Can of corn there for Leo Turco to make the last out of the innings. Not before Ryde put 2 runs across the plate on 2 outs following a wild throw. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th innings very shortly. And we are back at the bottom of the 6th innings here in this game between Ryde Hawks and Baulkham Hills. Looks like we've got a pitching change as well for Ryde. I'll pick that up for you in just a minute. This is Cam Howdy. Howay as Jackson Muldoon lines that ball directly to Ryan Chow at shortstop. Might be Howay again. I can't read Brian Morley's handwriting here. Yeah, I think it's Cam Howay. Lachlan Manners takes that second pitch. First one is quite wild. Lachlan takes that pitch for a strike. Still ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike. So Cam's got a bit of work to do to get that ball in there. Leaves that pitch. Lachlan is rung up on that pitch, and he's not happy with it. And neither is the Baulkham Hills dugout. There's a lot of chatter coming from there. Brings Leo Turco to the plate. Given the time, unfortunately, looks like Baulkham Hills are maybe down to their last out. But we've got Liam. On deck is Max Mawson Perry. Leo. Just chopping that one down the right field line, and it stayed foul. Leo 1 for 1 with a walk today, scoring both times he got on base, which is good. Very fast runner, this young man. Just fouls that one off his hands. Leo leaves that one on the outside.
Come on, Leo!
Leo
Good fight, bud, come on.
chops that slower pitch delivery down that left field line to stay alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Came off his foot. And that was called foul by the field umpire, Jason Spurway. Leo looking for the call from the home plate umpire. Really, the first base umpire there did a great job of picking that one up. It's one of the responsibilities that field umpires have, because the plate umpire can't always see that ball come down and hit the player's foot. So well done, Jason Spurway.
Nice, Leo!
Leo leaving that pitch low. Fills the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And leaves that ball low and is aboard with a walk. Max Mawson-Perry, 1 for 2, a single in the second and a run and a fly out in the 4th innings. Fly out in the 4th moved Leo Turco from 2nd to 3rd. Leo with a big lead. Cam throws over. Leo dives back in. No tag there by Adam Green. And once again, Leo Turco steals a base with only a turn. And a throw to first base. That's very well done, young man. Certainly caught Cam Howay by surprise. Time is called. Brian Morley is just coming out to have a quick chat with his pitcher. My guess is it's going to be something along the lines of calm down, sport. You've got 2 outs. Ryde do have control of this game at the moment. 6 runs to 3. But they still have 1 out to make. And Baulkham Hills with some batting still left. Entire infield in there to talk Cam up. Yeah, with a good lead, holding Ryan Chow just in, but Ryan moving back. Max well out in front of the count with 3 balls. no reason to get after this pitch at all. Max leaves that one. Still with a couple of strikes to play with here. Max fouling that one to the right-hand side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sees that ball quite well at the top of the zone, fouling that off to the left-hand side. Lives to see another pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner on second base. Umpire Neil Roper just taking his cool rag off from around his neck. It is very warm out there today. And a ball inside sees Max Mawson-Perry on and Leo Turco taking off to third base to steal. Will Klein with an opportunity to reduce the lead. Cam misses inside again. Again. Missing the inside part of the plate on that pitch. 2 strikes to Will. Sorry, 2 balls to Will, my apologies. Max Mawson-Perry runs and no throw. Scotty Edwards just trying to see what Leo would do, see whether he could tempt Leo into coming down the line a little bit further, but nothing doing. With a good outfield hit, Will could score a couple of runs here, reduce the difference to 1. Leaves the batter on his shoulder and takes that strike. And a ball that was chopped down the third base line, thrown away by the third baseman. Scores 2 runs, does reduce the lead to 1 run, and Will Klein is now standing up on second base after getting that extra base on the wild throw. Harry Parcell, who came in to replace Jeremy Bylighter back in the 5th innings, is now at bat. Harry with an opportunity to tie the game here. Takes a strike. Harry gets aboard. Baulkham Hills dugout has certainly come alive here with the opportunity to tie this game up. That was a very well hit ball. And Harry scampers through for a single. Moving Will Klein over to third base. So the tying run is now standing on third base. The go-ahead run is over at first. Still with 2 out. Ben Mercer. Takes that ball for a strike. Sorry, for a ball. Takes the pitch for a ball. I do need to learn my baseball terminology every now and then. And runner goes. Again, no throw from Scott Edwards. Will Klein certainly not looking to get out. The old unwritten rule of do not be the first or last out at third base. Especially with a game this close. And the tying, being the tying run. Ben grounds that one to shortstop. Ryan Shaw once again showing his athleticism. Picks up, fires across and gets the out at first base. And that is the ball game. Ryde take this one 6 runs to 5. A disappointing loss by Baulkham Hills, but a great fight back. Thank you very much for being with us today. We apologise for the couple of little interruptions with the modem overheating. Congratulations, Ryde. We will step out and be back for second grade in a few minutes.